Return to Duels.
The gods of...
Thanks, YouTube, for the ad. We're going to be trying out some more Duels, trying to give it a proper send-off, I guess, and we'll kind of go from there. Let me go ahead and make the YouTube stream public, since the internet seems fine today. So that's neat. A little bit of the top of the green screen showing there. There we go. Alright, let's get a new run going. Been a while since we've done a Duels run, but I think I'm ready to return. Welcome, everybody. All right, I've got an idea for Terulian.
The light will be with us.
So let's do that. Gonna go bring on the recruits, but humble blessings instead of the usual dude shenanigans. Oh, I'm still quite large. Let's go ahead and build our deck. And we can do a deck intro. All right, folks, the deck is Humble Blessings Terulian Paladin. The goal of the deck is to play the Humble Blessings as early as possible so we can change the attack, health, and cost of all of our minions to 3, allowing us to plop down some big minions that go wide onto the board and cause problems for our opponent. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can catch me live at twitch.tv/Raffle or here on YouTube. Duels is ending in April. Oh my god. Why didn't somebody tell me before now? That is the first I'm hearing of it. All right. Top of my face cam has a line through it, does it? Maybe you're delayed. I thought I got rid of that already. Or is it on this one? Oh, there it is.
Versus Rekthar!
Boom. Thanks.
I will savor this victory.
One hero power. Like, this draws the Humble Blessings, right? So we just want to make sure that we have that. Fortunately, we have the distinct pleasure of queuing into Dragon Druid on game 1. And they always have the wealth. I think I want to get as good of a board going as possible here. Just so that I actually have the space to play the Humble Blessings. The Resurrect hero power better since we were summoning big minions, or they keep the 3/3 stat line? They would keep the 3/3 stat line. So it would essentially be the same thing.
You're grown to be a fierce one.
I mean, there are worse things that they could bring back than that for me.
battle! Press the attack! The battle!
Hey, welcome, Cathandrian. Okay, hopefully we'll have the time. Do I have any spells I want to draw?
Press the attack!
Is Grizzled Wizard to permanently change the opponent's hero? Yeah, it can be. I think I actually want the 1/1 here. We're playing the Humble Blessings next turn. Did you get 12 wins with all Duels heroes? I don't think so. It's not really something that I've attempted since starting Duels. Does this buff the minions on board? Sure does.
Out of my city! My faith is my shield. The battle! You fight with honor.
I'm doing my part to reduce the Dragon Druids at high win rate, chat. Recycling seems pretty good. Buying me time to get to the Humble Blessings. If I know one thing, it's that it's not Ring of Phase Shifting. Even Crystal Gem doesn't feel that great because it doesn't help me get to the Humble Blessings any faster. So we'll just grab the recycling. Is it real? I don't want to add holy spells. Honestly, like, URL aside, drawing the dragons is kind of cool. Hey, welcome, Kyle. Like, I don't know if it's more cool than a second mustard, but it is pretty cool. URL guy about to be hype? Yeah, but I doubt she will ever be played.
Turalion versus Scarlet.
If you had the ring with the 1 mana discount, apply before or after the Humble Blessings?
Found one.
I will savor this victory.
That's actually a good question. I have no idea. We're just digging pretty hard for the Knight of Anointment. Do I need to yell Pin Nibbit streamer at all for this? You don't need to, but like, might as well be safe and do it anyway, right? Heyo.
I hope there will be a card catch-up for battle.
I missed that last part. I'd catch up for battle. Yeah, maybe even a little bit of mayo for battle too. Just make sure we're covering all of our bases. Thank you for all the health elves. Okay, this could be a good blood shields, huh? This could be a good hero power to delete permanently.
This message is to say hi to everyone watching this later on YouTube who loves you all.
You're
My fellow Ural stands. Ural should be played, she must be played. And she will be played.
I mean, I'm sure she will be played at some point. Now, whether or not she'll be active is a different story. I think I want to play this so that I have the 1 mana card with the Humble Blessings later. This looks like a rainbow. Deck Knight, which is pretty sweet.
I am beyond words.
She's a chunky 7-5, what's not to like? Well, she becomes a 3-3 is the problem, I guess. You can consider that for next turn.
I'm the brood mother. Don't you ever forget. You ain't seen nothing.
We do what the living can.
I'm gonna try and reach a bit better symmetry here.
Reporting for duty.
Dude. Any other spell tutors you're banking on in this run? No, I think just more copies of Knight of Anointment would be welcome, as well as not adding any holy spells to our deck is probably the game plan here.
Old dogs do learn new tricks.
Here you go.
You ain't seen nothing.
Would have been nice to hit the Saturday Nathrius a bit earlier, but we still have the Derailing Coaster and the other Onyxia for him. So they're fully excavated, they just haven't played the Fresca yet. Oh right, nothing costs 1 mana anymore.
It seems you need another lesson, mortals.
You're welcome, no one.
Forth, my brood. Can't stand the cold.
Seems like a good time for the Ametus. More dragons. I have a copy of Alexstrasza still.
Reporting for duty.
Open your minds to the light.
Blast.
Okie dokie. Creepy Curio seems really good with this deck as well. It's a holy spell, so it's probably a pass. We got a second Knight and a second holy spell is the problem there. Actually, don't think this is too bad. Right, another Air Raid. Skyclaw works pretty well with the Humble Blessings. And aside from the Knight, this one's pretty poor, so let's go here. So what do we want as our second treasure? Scrying Orb would actually be kind of reasonable. the battle cry draw thing. Rally the troops or whatever it's called.
For the Frostwolf clan, I will savor this victory.
Yeah, well, we don't even need the knight here. Let's just look for some early game. Hey, it's Uriel. Welcome, Josh. This seems like a pretty decent answer to Dragon Golem, right? Does tomato go on burger? If you want it there. If you want it there, then sure, why not?
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
Welcome, y'all.
You fool!
Huh?
The battle! The battle!
Stay alert, my children.
The battle! The battle!
There you go. Why don't you hang out with this for a bit?
After all I've done, the future will not be lost.
What a colossal play. Watch this, we get to give them a taste of their own medicine. Bam. Bam! Suck on that, Dragon Druid. Enjoy this nice slap of the old tentacle. Oh god, dragon stuff. These will be 3/3 things, right? No, so it has to be one of the dragon synergies, even though I very much don't want it to be. Might just be the Draconic Dream. So I have like 0 spells that actually kill stuff. This is really good with specifically Onyxia Broodmother. Problem is, I get the sense that we're going to have fewer dragons as the game goes on. But I mean, this one's probably more fun, right? Right, treasure fills the board? I mean, here's the thing. Both treasures fill the board eventually, right? Amalgam's actually kind of interesting. Though, man, it stopped giving me secret synergy with no secrets. I really do want the knight as our deck gets bigger. So I think I have to just take a Knight of Anointment here. Wait, the Amalgam is a dragon? Oh my god. Why didn't I say so?
Terralion versus Omu.
We will see who grows.
Alright, this is the benefit of redundancy with
Power
the
of nature cannot compete with the light.
anointment. Hey! He does exist in our deck. That's good for juicing the Denathrius. I don't mean to be rude, I'm just wondering how often does someone come into stream and say, I finally get to catch you live, or something like that? Oh, pretty often. However, in my experience, there are far worse messages that people could enter stream. I enjoy people saying things like that. Especially compared to some of the alternatives.
Reporting for duty. Let the dead rest.
God, I hate how loud that is.
Reporting for duty.
Do I care about the hero power?
Reporting for duty.
Or do I care about having another 3/3 on the board for next turn?
The battle! The battle! Let the dead rest.
Stay alert, my children. Danger waits.
Fantastic.
You'll grow up
Wither
to
is
be
such a good card.
one. The battle! Let the dead rest.
Could just go like here into here next turn. And they might just die.
Stay alert, my children. Danger waits. I will not forsake you. Open your minds
The
to the
battle!
light.
The battle! The battle!
Why not make 5 small? This does the same thing, but better. Right? The healing doesn't really matter when I have Alexstrasza and Denathrius.
Well met.
Don't worry about duels, Ruffle. I'll make my own duels with blackjack and hookers.
Not sure that that's the kind of duels that I'm looking for, but I do appreciate the thoughts, I think.
Cease your quarrel at once.
battle! The battle! The battle!
Sure would be nice if the opponent just let me kill them.
Our tunnels run deep. The battle! The battle! The battle!
It's a game. Seems okay with the Humble Blessings. Shotbot pretty good. Bronze Explorer, Skyclaw. This is a good hit. We could go full pure Paladin as well. But no, it's just the dragons again. With the Shotbot. The Shotbot coming back as a 3/3 is actually pretty strong. Imagine if Raffle and Regis banded together to save Duels. If that were a thing that were possible, I'm sure it would be something we'd try. Raffle, you really put the E in Duels? I mean, it is true that you can't spell Raffle without E. Or Duels without E. So, coincidence? I think not.
Oh, I get to fight the great Corallian. How invigorating!
Haha, Professor Slate. This will be a battle of wits.
But if you just pay them to keep making duels, everyone knows that every streamer is a millionaire? True, true. And everyone also knows that in the battle of millionaire versus billion-dollar company, millionaire clearly has an advantage.
Reporting for duty.
How did they end up with optimized polarity? I guess it makes sense. Really not to or have a way to deal with that. Jeez.
Reporting for duty.
How come I didn't get to draft this many buzzards when I was playing this deck? Do you ever notice the recruits have axes? Those are hammers. They're paladins.
To battle!
It's your time now.
It's an interesting way to get the important pieces. And I suppose maybe that's why they have the...
May the light grant you peace.
This is probably a game where the hero power does matter. We're gonna overdraw here, but sure it'll be fine. We got the important card. We lost the important card.
May the light grant you peace.
I suppose based on that, we probably should have just used the coin last turn then. I didn't think about the death rattle on the Murloc. It largely would have been the same thing. Go here into probably here.
Here for a good time. Not a long time. Not a long time. Not a long time. Not a long time. I'm the brood mother. Don't you ever forget.
I have one Dream Portal in my deck finally. Do other PvP roguelike deck building games exist? Yeah, I'm sure that's probably the case. Not many with as much appeal as Hearthstone and specifically Duels has. 6-9. Nice. 6-9. Also nice.
You ain't seen nothing.
Reporting for duty.
Shout it from the mountaintops.
Purge. I like the part where this combo didn't kill me. It's much nicer than the one that does kill me.
You ain't seen nothing.
A toast to all who sought to kill me. You failed. To battle! Job's done. Here, girl. I smell an ambush.
Sheep. Oh no. Is that bad? Yes. Guess maybe I gave up the Denathrius a little too soon here.
It seems you need another lesson, mortals. Come forth, my brood!
It's possible they did the same whoopsie as me and drafted a few too many beasts, but I think they do have the kill lined up pretty soon. I could, yeah. Wait, it doesn't count? Okay, that's bad. I need to get something good out. I really thought that was going to work for me.
A good explorer comes prepared.
Reporting for done.
Couldn't cut me a break and land on the buzzard there. I think if I had been more patient with the Denathrius, I don't necessarily think I would have won, but I think I would have had a better chance. That seems pretty good for a deck. Actually, the Mine Apocalypse was not bad either. I kind of like this. Sunkeeper kind of forces our minions to make meet parity. Porcupine is terrifying? Yeah, I mean, like, a meta deck is going, even in duels, is going to do better than an off meta deck. That's always been the case. I think there was also the mistake of burning the Ametus that could have been prevented instead of greeting the Knight for a 3/3, or guaranteed 3/3 at least. Porcupine is meta? Yeah, it's almost certainly one of the best decks in the format. I got horrible passives and played poorly and got one of the easiest 12 wins in duels.
Willow.
I didn't want my inner conflict to manifest this way.
I will savor this victory.
It's tempting to keep the Denathrius just because I'm going to likely need healing in this matchup, but more than I need healing, I need the Knight of Anointments and the Humble Blessings to get my deck online. It might be good to get rid of their hero power. Either way, I don't think I dropped the...
It's still good.
Reporting for duty.
A fight? Bring it on!
Well, we need that Humble Blessings immediately.
Round up the land!
Good explorer comes prepared.
You fell right into my trap.
If I don't draw it, we lose. Oh, we probably lose. I need to like draw it or the one of the knights pretty much this turn. Yeah, it's likely going to be GG.
Reporting for duty.
I don't have the health to cover this damage coming at me twice. This deck is just rude. I mean, they don't want the Immolate. Nobody actually wants Immolate in their deck. They probably just got stuck with it. The issue isn't the opponent's deck, it's my deck falling flat here. Like, aside from Grimmer Patron, none of their cards have actually done anything. Grimmer Patron and the Soul Barrage are the only two cards that have done a singular thing this game.
We're gonna be rich.
Good explorer does what prepared. I don't trust this lifesteal wide dragon fella.
Thank you, Cheesy, for the tip. Yeah. Just never drew the card this game. This is why the second night was so important.
Savor your victory.
I don't want the Garden's Grace, otherwise this would be fine. Probably just the Murderous Bucket here. It's pure Paladin work in duels. Almost every, I'm pretty sure every single treasure is neutral, so. No.
Terralion versus Omu.
We will see who grows.
And well, we drew him this game.
The power of nature cannot compete with the light.
Just hang on to our good cards here. 1, 2, 3, coin the 4. And by that point, we should have some big minions, I'm sure. Oh, it's not dragons, is it?
May the light grant you peace.
Could it be Malygos and I just die out of nowhere?
Let the dead rest.
Let's try and make the opponent die out of nowhere instead.
Do not
The
shoot.
dead
Press the
rest.
attack!
I do love the song on this board.
Takes no care in death.
Do not shoot.
The battle. Let the dead rest. Job done.
Just need to top deck the Alexstrasza. That'd be pretty sweet.
The jungle provides.
Let the dead rest. The battle. The battle.
Do not shoot.
Press the attack.
Well
24 facing a mound. I'm Colonel Cat. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate that. Sorry you're not feeling well.
All it takes is no care in death.
Better be a good nature spell.
The battle.
It's been a while since Daddy G's gotten to see play, so.
Toast.
Slurp!
Do not shoot.
The battle.
This seems like a pretty good card at 3 mana, doesn't it? Gross. I guess the Egg Napper's fine. Elise will never be online. Oh no, this is a different... But... So she's just vanilla. That's fine. Could get more hand refill from that. This is also reasonable at 3 mana. Although it summons a 3/3. This is a little bit too slow. I think we just grab the Egg Napper and Elise. You're welcome, Curry.
Terralion versus Mozaki.
I despise
Yeah, unfortunately, this might be a run ender.
Admit, I've never gotten along with trolls.
Maybe it's not freeze mage though if they have the not freezing hero power. I don't know. Deck look like it gets weaker the further you go. I mean, part of that is just like we draw the Knight of Anointment less consistently as a result of like deck dilution, right? Okay, that's actually
Reporting for duty.
not the end of the world. Those aren't great passives. So they might just be trying to OTK me somehow.
The battle.
Let's bump here to not only set up the trade, but deny the hero power value, at least a little bit. Any Knight of Anointments? No. I think that was maybe the exact option they needed there. They decided against planups.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
Surely it's only a matter of time before we draw the Humble Blessings here, right? What would need to happen to Wild for you to enjoy it again? I think it would be really cool if instead of a 30-card deck... Oops. That doesn't necessarily mean GG because they could have Infinite Arcane. But instead of a 30-card deck, maybe you start with like about half of that, 10 to 15. But then you get one extra special card that you get to kind of build your deck around, as well as maybe different hero powers that you can choose from. And then as you win games... you get to add new and exciting cards to your deck that get progressively stronger.
The only language they speak is war,
And, you know, some of those being extra special options that aren't necessarily present in the typical game that do very strong things. And then you get rewards based on how many wins you get, but 3 losses takes you out of it. So that would be what I would like. Okay, so once again, the deck is just kind of losing to itself is the problem here. Although...
reporting for duty.
Whoop. skips. Oh my god. The scrolls are just absolutely farming me right now.
Reality woven.
So I could go Amidas to buff here, but I think I just kind of desperately need to get the armor. So whatever that is, it's 1 mana, maybe an Arcane Bolt. Now I probably do have to play around the stupid objection possibility here. Which means I get 1 less wealth.
Reporting for duty.
I'm the brood mother. Don't you ever forget. You ain't seen nothing. You ain't seen nothing.
How is that remotely possible?
Reporting for duty.
If that costs me the game, I'm going to be pretty upset here. Yeah, it looks like it did. I'm dead. It actually just cost me the game. I would have had 3 more health because of the armor generation. The one that was least likely to hit me in the face is the one that hit me in the face, unfortunately. I was probably not swinging that game back anyway. I just lost too much health trying to fish for the Humble Blessings. But, so, once again, it's just a matter of the deck kind of losing to itself. Didn't get enough skips. Alright, let's get another run going. No, they had attack and ping left. Right. I'm just not even gonna worry about it. I don't really feel like having those discussions. Let's do a Rainbow Scarlet deck.
I will serve the Lich King no longer.
Hematology, weapon. And we go Badlands. Fist. Maw and Paw. Reska. Probably can work in the excavate stuff. I don't know necessarily if I want the Reska just yet, but... Have you ever made Brawn work? I do not know what you're asking. Bran? Yes. All of the decks that I've made work are on my YouTube channel. I think I cut the Reska and just go for Primus, and then we go core set for Rune Forging. And taunts. One, two. I think I need 5 taunts. 3, 4. I go back to Showdown. Need to cut 1 card here, though. Fist. You can always draft 1 later. I also feel like we're a little bit hurting in the early game. I think maybe we cut the patchwork. For a body bagger. No corpse farm because it would break the deck entirely and ruin the entire game plan that we're going for. All right, folks, the deck is Rainbow Excavate Scarlet Death Knight. The goal of the deck is to draw into the Ironweave Bloodletter so that we can reduce the cost of some of the cards in our hand while healing and spending corpses so that we can play a big climatic necrotic explosion. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can catch me live at twitch.tv/Raffle or here on YouTube. So we want to make sure that the Primus is our biggest minion. That way we can resurrect him on repeat. And on top of that, Corpse Farm sucks as a card. It's terrible. Well, we might just be dead early here.
Looking for a fight? You found one.
I mean, honestly, this could just be a important card for the deck. Like, just coin it out. Try and get that extra health. Because I think it might just be the Idis OTK. It's not Dragon Druid? No, it's probably much worse for me.
Huh. Impressive.
Yeah, me have that for you.
Coin Mon and Paw value. I mean, that's the game plan right now. That may be our only chance at winning unless we see something
So fresh.
different. We don't even need the coin. Haven't seen a spell cast yet, so the Naga fetch is not live. Did a DK run with Excavate and took Ring of Phase value. I got my hand stuck with rats and by Win 6 got deleted by Dragon Druids. Yeah, that didn't. What was it? What were you up against that you took Ring of Phase shifting? I don't know if I've ever been happy about having to choose that. Okay, well, we are not up against what I thought we were. But that's a relief, in fact. That means instead of losing the game just automatically, we actually have a decent chance. And most importantly, it allows us to continue getting Maw and Paw value.
Your wish is my suggestion.
Surely it doesn't give silence here, right?
Rotten to my core.
Probably drop the ball buster here.
Precision. Perfection.
This might be the most value Maw and Paw has ever seen. This is incredible.
You will be crushed beneath the endless tide.
Nice.
The runes decide your fate. Remnants of life.
More health. Hold on, I just realized they're Drekthar, but have Vandar in the deck. That should be illegal.
That will bite.
I mean, if this didn't gain armor, it would be lethal.
Frost, mark of the bitter.
My blood for the Lich King!
Candle much lighter. Tick-tock.
Unity, precision,
I have not discounted this once, despite it being in hand this whole time. That's actually kind of incredible.
which has sunk shall rise.
You won't know! Take pickaxe!
Primitive.
Hey, we finally hit it.
Look tasty. I want.
Oh, I forgot to press the button.
Oh, you poor thing.
How am I ever going to win now? Oh. But also, actually, how am I going to ever win now?
Ooh, that will bite. Unholy, symbol of death.
I mean, you know we have to, right?
Great harvest, eh, Paul?
Yes, ma. Primitive. Impressive.
Oh, we disconnected.
Rotten to my core.
Gonna go get some coffee with some water. this somehow starting to slip away?
Time runs low.
It's a symbol of life. It's a symbol of life.
My resources dwindle.
Lunatic mandible!
By the rules.
Serve the primate!
No new Primus? How would I manage that?
Time runs low. Fight with honor.
My deck is gone.
The rules decide your fate.
This is not what we stood for.
18 plus 3 is not enough.
Blood, remnants of life.
It's a decent amount of corpse generation. Or corpse spending, I guess. The great first game, yeah.
Time runs low.
I think we go unholy here.
Unholy. Symbol of death.
What death rattles have I had go off? Apple Bomb. And Talon.
I'll find the answer.
Damage. They run any mass clears, they're neutral, so they would have to generate them, which is the concern. Oh, jeez.
Mark of the bitter.
Take a good look. You ain't never seen a buried dead or alive.
That was incredibly lucky for me.
Tombs. The Primus. Death is a symptom of life.
Problem is, this still is quite difficult for me to get through. Don't think that worked out the way they were hoping it would.
Time runs low.
I kind of want it to hit here so that I can get a new... It just buff itself. It buffed the version that was in the Vivid Spores.
I'm glad to hear that these are free again.
Still not free, but thank you, Chirp.
Serve the Primus.
23. I think I hold this for one more turn. And pray that we can get second Primus value. Still don't know what the Zeph card is, right?
Time runs low.
Okay. It's now a 50-50 if it hits me in the face. Please don't do this. Please don't do this. Please don't do this.
I guess it must be someone else's card again.
Oh, it's so unlucky. It's probably the game.
I'll find the answer.
Armies of bone. Laid waste.
Still get a full board here. I'm concerned this is Shadow Word Horror, and I don't know what we do if that happens. Why not use the curse? It deletes the spell damage. Please stop. I'm pretty sure they know what my card is. So I'm pretty sure they're holding a card that deals with it. But like they have another Power of the Horde card in hand waiting. Zeph was pretty early. Yeah. I don't know. There's a lot of things that could beat me in that pool, though. We're just gonna have to go for it next turn. Just because I'm gonna need the healing at this point. Probably has to go face. Just in case of brawl. I mean, them going on a hunt here is a good thing. Is that your biggest CNE? Yes. And it costs 0 mana.
You fight with honor.
Oh my god. Oh, we're gonna get there. Oh, I can't believe it. Jeez. What an exhausting game one. It's just always armaments here. This is everything our deck needs to make sure that we just don't choose another weapon and we take the armaments. It's quite simple. And we take the Ox and the Excavate stuff. How long did that take? Almost 30 minutes. I'll see you later, Catastrophe.
Scarlet versus Rattlegold.
Well, we can heal a lot. I don't need the Rune Fortune
Looking
anymore.
for a fight? You found one.
Decent opener. So Riff version. Could just grab this and like, remove the armor in case they don't have a shield block. And then get immediately disappointed when they have a shield block. Guess that's worse than a shield block. About the same. Oh! Wait. That was a good card for them to discard there.
Let me hear you make some noise!
For free? Ah! Well, that's a huge problem for me. I think that probably makes up for discarding the reinforced plating. Just saying.
Job done.
Heal me? Jeez. They're just getting carried by these scrolls right now. You're welcome, Andrew.
Gadgets and steel.
Rot into my
Don't make me dead here, please. I'm about to win. Oh my god, I was just about to turn that around. The Greater Arcane Missiles just wrecked me. It's gonna be fun with the, if we get endurance training. I'll take a puzzle box. Okay, I guess we just have to take the corpse farm here, but we only play it at 7 or less. Horn prevents fatigue damage. That is one of the least concerning things I could possibly think of. Doesn't Boxer in the Rat? Yeah, we don't have to play it right away. Also,
Sir Finley!
it can also win the game.
Stand aside, fiend. It is time to save the world.
Looking for a fight? You found one.
It'd be great if your second passive generates corpses. Could be, yeah. I'm also just kind of going in hard for the endurance training cost reduction, so I don't know if I would choose a corpse generator over over that. We'll see. Because otherwise, we just ended up with like several cards in our starting deck that are useless if we miss.
They will break upon the sand.
Probably want to kill that because this kind of seems spooky. So just really do want to get this weapon active as soon as we can. And we've got some decent options for next turn depending on what, if anything, the opponent develops. Why? Thanks for the corpses. Order lull? There's no order in which that play makes sense. Fire! Oh, I guess they would have buffed more stuff, but I don't know. Does it give all the minions the buff? Because that would definitely make it an order lull. Okay, then yes, that was a mistake. I've never seen this card played before. Yep. That's probably a game-losing mistake, too. Like, I think that probably, if not certainly, would have made the difference in the game.
This is not what we stood for. Rotten to the core.
Looks like I'm here just in time.
Haha! You'll grow up to be a fierce one.
A warden always hits her mark.
Rotten to the core.
Oops. Wasn't it lethal with Ox?
Looks like I'm here just in time.
Yes. I'm just trying to make all of the games that last as long as the first one.
essence of life.
I am the law!
Look, we gotta increase the runtime on the YouTube video, alright? Duels is going away. I gotta milk it while I can.
Very well. The day is yours.
Yeah, we did get the endurance training. I think it's probably worth. Especially if we keep getting this exact bucket, which is pretty close to ideal. You think they might go back on their announcement and enough players start getting into the game? No. I don't think that there is anything that... I don't think that they made the announcement and the decision with the assumption that everybody would just be fine with it. I think they knew it was going to make people upset, but... chose to continue regardless.
Reno!
We're gonna be rich and save the world.
Oh, right. Is Cathandrian still here?
You found one.
We got our cow deck going. Is Endurance the best? They're not too familiar with the dual stacks. I mean, it was for what this deck is trying to accomplish. Did we ever get a reason why they were killing duels? Yeah. They had a whole blog post about it. Okay. We're gonna need to farm a lot of damage on the CNE here because... Actually, I don't even know if we can win this. They've got an Exodia combo, I believe.
An incredible discovery.
We're not? Wait, yes. Probably.
So fresh.
Suppose I could also just spam some damage early, but... Just have too much HP for the combo? How... okay, Google, what's a number greater than infinity? I don't have a thing that answers to that, so somebody else is going to have to tell me. Infinity +1 per my 7-year-old? Okay.
Noxramas shall be cleansed.
Wow. Opponent's deck is kind of spooky if they get online. But I suppose so is mine. Spell damage?
Unity, precision, primitive.
Symptoms will be
Yep, cock. Go into here next turn.
Is it cold in here? Or is it just me?
Collapse. Awesome. But now the animations are gonna milk the game length here. But they already played an archaeologist and drew nothing, didn't they?
The rules decide your fate.
Just gonna do this to be safe, I guess.
Remnants of life.
Unfortunately, they freeze it now. So, they're Primus, I guess. So if they do have the Exodia combo, that's probably just going to be GG. If they have a freeze for this. Some patch is bad because of ring. I mean, it's worse for them, right? If they're an Exodia combo, I can potentially break it. What option there of the minions that were presented to me were good for me?
I cannot play that.
Oh, right. Oh! That's why we took the patchwork.
A brilliant maneuver.
You now take mandible.
Obviously, it's not over as a result of that, but that most certainly does help. Okay. It's maybe okay.
By my calculations, you need to chill out.
Sure do just hate this animation, my god.
Me have bad for you.
Move fast here.
You now take mandible.
Well met.
Big Rojox, thank you for the sub. Maybe we do take this to 8 now. So we just dump hand here. Well, we disconnected.
Clever, aren't you?
Presentation is everything.
Oh. Yeah, we're still probably losing from here. Unless we can hit a nutty CNE sometime soon. They're actually making it more likely for that to happen. The problem is I have to kill that with the CNE. So I'm gonna draw it. Bye, Ma.
Candle butts lighter.
Yeah, CNE bottom 4 is not ideal. Just an excruciatingly bad matchup from start to finish. And then we drew poorly. Just grab a Hyper Blaster here. I can't take the Chaos Theory, unfortunately. I'm gonna just shoot myself in the face with the CNE. This seems like a fine take. Second weapon. Yeah, it'll be fine. We still have the Rune Fortune. The other options weren't options, though.
Scarlet versus Elise.
The League of Explorers cannot fail.
Looking for a fight? You found one.
I'm a little bit frightened this might be Tree of Life. Which we have a near 0% chance to beat. Could also just be Death Rattle stuff, which not easy to beat, but possible. Mill? Uh-oh.
Ain't much, but it's honest work. Candle butts lighter.
All right. You're welcome, Maiden.
Nature speaks through my tunes.
Oh, jeez. Oh, we drew the important card at least.
Eager.
Use the puzzle box to transform them. They'll likely end up being the same stats anyway.
eager.
Nature speaks through my tunes.
Go here.
I am already in your head.
Over eager.
The runes decide your fate. Frost, mark of the bitter.
GG. Oh! That clock was running out. I think on 2 losses, it's a little bit too late. I can't take the blade. If it were hilt, it would be worth considering. But on 2 losses, it's probably just not possible to do. Coin pouch. Both of these seem really bad. This generates corpses, I guess, but we have ways to do that. Let's just grab the Murloc Holmes here. And skip these. Alright. I'll be right back.
Scarlet!
Alright.
Versus
We need to find a fast hand.
I didn't want my inner conflict to manifest this way.
Looking for a fight? You found one.
I think crop rotation probably needs to be a keep so we can generate corpses and avoid getting too far behind. Ziliax is helpful just as another potential board swing. Okay, decent hand. Not the best, obviously, but... Please don't farm me here. Yeah.
One dose solves any problem.
I can deal with that more easily with the crop rotation. Assuming I even need to here.
Just don't spill it.
One dose solves any problem.
Oh no, no, no! I need this reconnect to happen fast. I might just have to do a quit out. Which breaks so many things. Alright, at least we got back in time.
Well met.
For your constant crash misfortune, smile Illy Roffle.
Thank you, Skullduggery. Appreciate the 3 months. They just really fracked all over me, didn't they? Is that just to make the hero power more reliable? Should have done that in a different order, so that I didn't blood the mana here.
Well met.
16-bit dragon, thank you for the sub.
Unity. Precision. Prudence.
I haven't excavated a single time yet, unfortunately, but we are already close to the Primus somehow. I appreciate that, Matthew.
Time to light a fire under this town.
Bleh. Hit your own minion first. Annoying.
It's completely safe. Just don't spill it.
The runes decide your fate. Unholy, symbol of death.
I mean, that's, yes, it breaks our rat, but that's not the type of game this is, and it's just too strong to worry about that.
Lights go down! Horsey?
Death is a symptom of life. Death is a symptom of life.
I forgot this guy was in my deck. It's been so long since we've drawn him. Jeez. I don't know if we have drawn him since, like, the first game.
Remnants of life.
My blood for the Lich King! Why aren't you cheering?
Very nice. And we generate corpses off of her. She's just kind of good, right? Whatever what this deck is trying to do.
It's completely safe. Just don't spill it.
How many have they played of those? I feel like I've killed 30, but it's probably just the mommy magic doing work here. Okay, so this takes 4.
Don't have reach. Use some sludge.
Take a good look. You ain't never seen Very dead or alive.
I would have taken a 4-mana 7/7 there.
The citadel stands strong.
This is not what we stood for.
Frost, mark of the bitter.
Okay. Oh, we can frack them so hard here if we want. Not if they frack me first, I guess.
It's completely safe. Just don't spill it.
Oh, over-eager.
Hey, we removed the worst card in our deck. That was convenient. Bonk. Oh! Well, good job, buddy. He still did some serious work here. Oh, 07's in chat for Detective Holmes. It's nice knowing you, friend.
It's completely safe.
Oh my god, they had
Don't
another one.
spill it.
They always have another one, don't they?
It's completely
Wait, at this point I
safe.
actually can
Just
frack
don't
them.
spill it.
Frack them so hard.
Talk, little Death Knight.
Bleh.
Job done.
Bonk! I forgot about the no muncher. Yeah, nobody wants that card. Oh. Fracking me again! Make him stop, chat. Pop! Gotta have high APM to get the CNE off there. Also, what are the stats on that? Yep. Although, no, it's still just this thing. Are you excited for the mini set? I'm maybe the least excited I've ever been for an injection of new cards in Hearthstone. Just because of the duels thing.
Scarlet versus Rattlegore.
Looking for a fight? You found one.
Look, I'm not saying it's a good idea, but let's keep them on paw. Welcome here, hater. Wrong weapon. SMH my head. Uh-oh. It's our arch nemesis, Runic Helm. And by our, I mean only mine. Chat loves Runic Helm. They're just randomly gonna death grip something important, and chat's gonna pog out of their mind and tell me how wrong I've always been about it.
That step was your last.
Oh my god, the death grip! Oh!
Armor! Lightly
Yeah, welcome, Blob. Next, there will likely be somebody that will tell me Let's actually do this first to apply more pressure. There will be somebody that will tell me to simply just overdraw cards so that I don't lose to the bombs. Only a matter of time before that comes in. It's a bellowing flame, so we don't want to give up the Mon Paw for free, I don't think. And then a comment about adding Steam Cleaner to your deck? Yeah. We gotta hit the trifecta. That's an early sanitize. I have a feeling they might want that on upcoming turns. Like this one, for instance.
Great harvest, eh, Paul?
Yes, Ma.
You know Ruffle, Runic Helm helps with overdrawing bombs.
It's true. It helps with overdrawing the cards that are good in my deck too, though. At least it wasn't Death Grip. No, see, that's the one that chat always like memes on as being bad, but like it's often one of the best ones. Hey, there's our healing. Oh no, the Death Grip! I mean, we're probably still losing this game just because I can't get anything going right now, but... Well, that one was rather consequential. So was that one.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
This is not what we stood for.
You now take mandible. Candle Mudslider.
we get a 6-mana minion, which is right about where we want it.
Rotten to the core.
Even if it ends up being kind of a bad one. Jeez. Oh. Why can't I generate that many Doom packs? Need one more excavate for a new Primus.
Decide your fate. Remnants of life.
Oh, God.
Holy heck. That runic helm thing seems pretty strong. YouTube chat, probably.
Yeah.
Twitch chat too. Also me.
Thank you, Justice Creator, for the bits.
You nautic mandible!
Our gift of fire.
Somehow we ended up at a nice clean 50 health.
Can you feel the gift of the sun?
Of course. Uh-oh.
You nautic mandible!
This isn't real metal.
I think we're probably still losing this game, unfortunately, but... You haven't drawn as well as Runic Helm has? Yeah. Like, which is saying a lot, but that's pretty much what it comes down to. Like, missing the excavates early was pretty brutal. does change the bomb breakpoints. I think the thing that would be the most funny for me to happen is we top deck CNE here. I pointed at their face, and then they doom packed it. So even though it results in me losing, I think it would be hilarious. So I hope it happens. No, I'm just gonna die to bombs, aren't I? Oh no. Now I can't post this on YouTube because people will tell me how wrong I've been about Runic Helm all this time. I wish there were more stats on Runic Helm just so that we could see how bad it is. Because it's really Omega bad, but... Oh god, we disconnected, I forgot. Hide the Helm footage, say it got corrupted? Yeah, we'll just post up to that last game. I've never seen Helm be that impactful before. I've never seen Helm not just completely and utterly tank every single game. But... I mean, it was a good matchup for the opponent, and they had a better draw than me. And mostly because I had abysmal draw, but... Just because something is bad doesn't mean it's incapable of winning games. Yeah. Do I feel like playing any of these? Haven't done a Lillian deck in a while. Let's do something goofy. I've got an idea.
We'll get to the bottom of this.
It's not going to be good. Connections can just sometimes carry things. We'll draft a Velorock along the way. I don't think it's good enough early, necessarily. Do need a Shadow Step, though. Can afford to include one more set. Breakdance. This is gonna be bad. All right, folks, the deck is Excavate Galakron Rogue. The goal of the deck is to excavate and invoke early so that we can generate some value along with the hero power to reduce our opponent's life total to 0. If If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can catch me live at twitch.tv/Raffle or here on YouTube. All right, let's burn some gold. Is Raffle blurry to anyone else, am I?
You're in far over your head,
On my screen.
infiltrator. I know the truth. You're necromancers, all of you.
Two people are saying it, so maybe it's true. How's that? Oh, we drew patches.
Don't have reach. Use some sludge.
Wait. We're just standard mining rogue now.
And now, the premiere act. Me!
That's main deck.
Well met.
In recent news, Raffle has been arrested and is awaiting trial. He has been a math dealer this whole time. The signs were there. On his forehead.
What signs? There's nothing on my forehead. Thank you, Justice Crater, for the 50 months, and Hearthstone for disconnecting me once again. This is a pretty unfortunate game one for this deck.
Candle much lighter.
In the light's name.
Spin their deck.
Things are about to take a dark turn.
GG. Joshua, thank you for the 100 bits. Appreciate that. Like, we'll just go full random with this. Straight on to Dragon Druid.
Witness the ways of my forest.
Are you trying to ruin my espionage?
We do at least probably have a better chance in this matchup than the first one, so that's something. It's still not good. I don't think we're going to have any favorite matchups. But everybody always asks me to play these, like, absurd meme decks. Not unlike this one, but, like, the reality of Duels is that 0-3 is the consequences of that. Like, you don't get to actually have fun because everybody's trying to win and you're not.
Stay alert, my children. Danger awaits.
It's turn 2, by the way. That's what casual mode is about? Yeah, surely casual mode is much different. Why didn't I think of that? That's a good book, at least.
My blade stays sharp.
Simply play casual mode, forehead. Okay.
A sacrifice?
My blade stays sharp. My blade stays sharp.
It's just the worst possible one, man. That was the only one that broke this play. For Duels in particular, I've wondered about casual mode since the Let's Players more easily reroll for the early passes they want. Yeah, in my experience, results in a lot of obnoxious and early conceding. So you don't even get to, like, try out your deck, which is horrendously bad for trying to make content. And then on top of that, most of the decks that I do queue into end up just being the same decks that I queue into in Heroic. Really? At least we're ahead in fatigue. Good roll. Stop! Stop putting cards back into my hand! Oh my god! I want the cards in my deck, please. This was such a bad idea. Why is that in your deck? What? Please do something horrible for them. Oh god, stop. I'm going to lose my mind. I just deleted, like, so much of my hand with that. Still can't get enough cards out of my hand. This is active. I have a clear on that, so I probably don't need it. Obviously, we get the one that adds a card to hand.
In the light.
Well, looking for a stand-up? Careful, it's against me.
My dream is your nightmare.
This might be the least fun idea I've ever had. This is just absolute misery for me right now.
Hot in you, priceless.
Is a bad board to clear with Reno? It simply does not matter. I don't... It's more about what it does to my follow-up turn than what it did on that turn. I'm always just going to have a bunch of junk minions on the board. That's my deck.
We must stop this corruption.
Okay. Is that good or bad?
I will act as your skin.
Pay for itself.
It's probably bad, but it's funny. At this point, I don't know if I mind just going O3 because this is absolute hell.
I'm the brood mother. Don't you ever forget.
It's a 50-50 to draw that. We're probably dead here.
Wow, the new Slay the Spire DLC looks really cool.
Yeah, I hope it sticks
Did
around
I
for a
do
while.
it? Did I successfully subvert expectations?
Yeah. Thank you, Collie. Appreciate that. Just end your turn, man. I want out of this game.
Fast here.
Jesus. Solved my hand size issues, didn't it?
On wings of evil. Who the king? I the king.
Wait, we block it?
My blade stays sharp.
I mean, it still probably doesn't matter, but it's funny.
Do you think if we beg hard enough we can get Blizzard to remove the bait attack from Duels before they kill it? Like George telling Lenny about the farm, yeah no?
Yeah, that makes sense to me. I think that's a good idea. Tell me about the rabbits again though, Lenny. Thank you, Collie.
Candle mudslider.
Why am I still in this game? I want it to end.
My blade stays sharp.
And we got lifesteal for the big boy. Oh no. What is this deck? I thought my deck was built poorly. Jeez. Oh my god, what absolute misery. I don't know. I have given up the capacity to care right now. These are all terrible. Oh, what a waste. Triple sevens would have been really good for when you run out of cards in hand, yeah.
Lillian versus Stelina.
What kind of spy sneaks into a magic school?
Go back to class. Leave me alone.
Lillian kind of sucks, doesn't she? Plus DH incoming, that's... Yes. Yes, brilliant. Brilliant prediction. There's a whole lot of nothing that just ends up making me overdraw again, of course. I like her character arc when playing the Forsaken in WoW, one of my favorite characters. I mean, yeah, that's fair. I did like the Scarlet Monastery is some of the most fun I had in WoW, so.
One shot, one.
I really just, you have no idea how badly I want to concede here. This is just not fun for me. I'm going to.
I tried my best.
That was a horrendously bad decision on my part. That may be the worst duels deck I've ever made. We did have a couple good ones, so. Sometimes you just get baited. Yeah, it was a good idea in theory, but not in practice. All right. that is going to do it for the Hearthstone portion of today's stream. I'm actually going to switch over and play a little bit of more Slay the Spire. So if you're watching on YouTube, you have a couple of options. I am going to take down the YouTube stream just because it's difficult to like change games on YouTube and kind of punishing. So if you want to join the folks over on Twitch to watch Slay the Spire, you can go to twitch.tv/Raffle and hang out there. Or if you just want to stay on YouTube but still watch some Slay the Spire content, there's a video that went up yesterday of me doing the daily climb over on my, I guess it's third channel now. I would appreciate it if you...
Well met.
Epic Sax.
Thank you, Nelly. I appreciate it if you are interested in that content, watching the video, subscribing, liking, all that fun stuff. Help grow that channel if you could. But we're going to shift gears a little bit. Thank you all for hanging out. Those of you that did watch just for the Duels content. But thanks, everybody. I will be right back in just a moment. And for YouTube viewers, I'll be back streaming tomorrow. Black Mage Beta, thank you for the sub.